Welcome to the Blue Crew News first edition of the 2021-2022 school year. I'm Nathan Steckler.
And I'm Oliver Ingleke. Before we get into our presentations, let's introduce you to some of the new faces around Bennington this year. Take it away, Kale and Leah.
Here at Bennington High School this year we have a lot of new staff members, so let's get to know some of them.
My name is Mallory Moore, and I am a family consumer science teacher. I chose to teach at Bennington because it's where I'm from, and I decided to come home because I believe that Bennington is a great school and has really high standards, and that's what I wanted to be a part of. Fun fact, I am an animal lover, but I also have a clothing design degree because coming out of Bennington, that's what I wanted to do, but I wanted to stay close to home, so I went back and got my teaching degree.
My name is Scott Stera, and I teach geometry and advanced algebra, and also foundations of geometry. Chose to teach at Bennington because I heard it is a great school district, and it is. The students here are fantastic, and I'm really happy about my choice. Fun fact about myself would probably be that I grew up on a farm, and my parents are still farming in the same place to this day.
Other new faces include Miss Daly, Miss Moore, Mr. Monty, Miss Levine, Miss Mercutio, Miss Fisher, Miss Smith, Miss Fortin, Mr. Bradburn, and Miss Honeywell. This is Kale Lance reporting from Blue Crew News with videographer Leah Bingham.
Have you ever been to Badger Boo?
No, I haven't. What's that about?
Ryan and Haley, give us the details.
Badger Boot Night is a fun night for high school students. They get to help decorate themed classrooms, dress up as their themed classrooms, and hand out candy to elementary students, while all having a fun night.
There's a lot of people who participate in Badger Boo. There's a bunch of kids and from around Bennington and all the schools that come, and there's a bunch of clubs that also help out. Definitely Quiz Bowl was here, and volleyball, and bowling was here too. There was a lot of different clubs that had amazing rooms.
My favorite class decoration was the entrance to the girls' dance team because they had this giant pumpkin that you could walk through, but I think that the volleyball team had a tunnel, and it was probably the best for little kids.
Badger Boot Night was a big success and a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what they do next year. Reporting for Blue Crews News, this is reporter Haley Panowitz with videographer Brian Taylor.
Thank you all for your help with Badger Boo this year.
Our football team has had an amazing year. I went down to the field to learn more.
Energy's high, everybody's excited. Everyone has the same goal to win the state championship, so the energy's really high at practice.
Everyone was pretty psyched and excited because, we made the playoffs 9-0. We had a great regular season, but we're all still focused on that goal.
This year's playoffs feels different, especially from last year. Everyone has a different mentality. This year we're all expecting to win. At practice we're all kind of getting after each other and giving everybody our good looks.
The regular season, we still keep playing, but playoffs we're 0-0. Everyone was 0-0. So now once we lose, we're done. So I'm focused on that.
Good luck to our football team in the state tournament this year.
Reading is still a very passionate hobby in high school. Evelyn, Oliver, take us away.
I think my favorite genre would probably have to be the dystopian genre.
Historical fiction.
Thriller. Comedy. Sci-fi.
Dystopian or sci-fi books.
I don't have a favorite book, but my favorite book series is the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard.
The War That Saved My Life.
Five Nights at Freddy's series.
Red Queen or that series.
Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Divergent.
The most popular book really depends on genre. In the romance section, Jenny Han series, the To All the Boys I've Loved Before and those sorts of books. Those are really popular. But when we're talking about science fiction, which is our most popular genre, it just depends on what series kids are onto. There are a lot of kids who still read Harry Potter. We still have students who read The Hunger Games. And then a fourth Hunger Games book came out last spring, so that's kind of renewed all of the interest in that.
Paul isn't the only team preparing for state. Micah and Alec have a story on the dance team.
The Bennington dance team has been performing at every single home football game this year and will continue to do so in the winter season. But how do they prepare for these dances?
We have been practicing our dances that we've learned from camp, and a couple of our seniors and juniors have made up a couple of dances that we have been dancing at the football games. And we practice every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes Mondays, sometimes Wednesdays. And then we practice on Fridays for the football game, so we can go out on the field and practice for that. And pretty much we've also been focusing on our competition dances for state and for our Millard North showcase that's coming up.
The dance team prepares for the fall and winter by doing practices in the summer and then starting in the fall weekly, and on the mornings of Fridays we go out in the field and practice.
So far this year, the Bennington dance team has been working hard to perfect their dances for the fall and winter sports. This is reporter Michael Weichel and videographer Alec Deers reporting from Blue Crew News.
We would like to wish the dance team good luck at state.
Reese and Kylie have recently been investigating some mysterious activities in the restrooms lately.
With the vaccines out and everyone back to school from COVID, I've been trying to find ways to get along with my peers more. But I feel like I'm missing out on something and I'm having a hard time. Here's what happens throughout my day. First, I go to the bathroom and I can't even get into the stall because like 30 people are comforting a friend every passing period. Can I come in?
No, we're comforting her. Her boyfriend just broke up with her.
Again? This happens every passing period. Another thing is, everyone's been smelling really good recently, even the boys. The Axe body spray smell has been replaced by something fruity, almost like my little sister's perfume from Claire's. You smell like cotton candy. Do you shop at Claire's?
Yeah.
I've been trying to get more involved by doing group projects. But whenever I pull out my trusty USB in class, everyone seems to yell at me. Oh hey, I worked on our group project.
No, put that away, the teacher's right over there!
What? It's a USB. You're weird.
Oh.
Overall, I still don't know what I'm missing out on, but it seems pretty dumb to me. Well, that's what's buzzing through my day. This is reporter Kylie Steckler, the videographer, Reese Limpy, for Blue Crew News.
As the school year flies by, one act prepares for their performances. What most people don't think about is what goes on behind the scenes. Junior at Bennington High School, Jack Terry, plays a big role in making it all come together.
My role in helping with One Act is pretty much everything. I'm all over the place. Like, you can ask my other people, and like, yeah, I pretty much help everyone around. It gave me something to look forward to and like just think about all the time. Like before, like in my freshman year, I had like nothing to think about, like just doing my own time. But now with One Act Tech, I wonder like, what am I going to use here? How am I going to do this? I'm presented with a problem and I can pretty much fix it.
Clearly a lot of work goes in behind the scenes. Most people don't think about what goes on behind the scenes. We wish them luck on their season. This is reporter Rafael Fuenmayor and videographer Carly Thurkelson reporting for Blue Crew News.
Squid Game has sparked millions across the globe. Me and Zoe decided to make our own Squid Game in the school.
Welcome to our Squid Games, where losing will result in death. Our first game will be red light, green light.
Red light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light.
Our next game will be marbles.
Evens or odds? Even.
I still have one more.
Evens or odds? Even.
Our final game will be Squid Game. Steckler, seize him.
Well, looks like player number 1 has won. Yeah, I agree.
Signing off.
For the 2021-2022 first edition of Blue Crew News.